Hi, I'm Mary Howard. Ever since I was a kid, everyone called me a tomato because whenever I was worried, I turned bright red. And that happened quite often. One day, when I was 9, I was supposed to read my essay in front of the whole school. My stomach was in knots, and I was sweating so much I could fill the whole pool with my sweat. As soon as the spotlight fell on me, I turned as red as a tomato, started to stutter, and then fell off the stage. My classmates lost it, and the next Halloween, they all came to school dressed like tomatoes to make fun of me. When I turned 15, things went from bad to worse. Unlike me, my 17-year-old sister was everyone's favorite. It was no wonder. Sunny was beautiful, witty, and confident. I adored her too. Though adored isn't the right word. I worshipped Sunny. Until my sister turned 15, she had a spotless reputation. But then something changed. It was like Sunny short-circuited. One day, her heart grew cold as ice. Everyone still loved my sister, but she didn't seem to love anyone and only used the people around her. Sunny was particularly good at leading boys by the nose. They did everything their goddess told them to. Sunny still treated me well, though. That year, our parents were offered jobs in another city, and we got ready to move. Don't be afraid of changes. This is your chance to shine. I'd rather stay in the shadows. Don't be silly. You are incredible, like a flower. And flowers can't grow in the shadows. The night before we moved, Sunny sneaked out of the house through the window. She was probably going on a date. The next morning, we were on our way. Soon, we arrived at the new place, and I saw my new room. As I was unpacking, a guy appeared in the window opposite mine. He was so gorgeous I couldn't take my eyes off him. Then our eyes met, and I instantly turned red as a lobster. Jeez, he saw me staring at him. Later, Mom and Dad called me to the kitchen. They wanted to introduce me to someone.
Where's your sister?
Sunbathing by the pool. We have guests?
We do. Mary, meet Mrs. Burton, our neighbor. She was my favorite professor when I was a student. Mrs. Burton recommended me for her position when she retired.
It's nice to meet you.
You too, sweetie. Tell me, how have you been all these years? I've been busy raising my grandson. When Jasper was 12, his parents died, and I took him in. Speaking of Jasper, sorry I'm late. I took a shower after working out. Welcome to the neighborhood. You must be Mary. How do you like your new room? Do you like the view from your window?
That took me by surprise. I turned into a tomato again. Luckily, Sunny chose that moment to walk into the kitchen and instantly became the center of attention, especially Jasper. He was eating her with his eyes. If you open your mouth any wider, I'll see what you had for breakfast today. I used their moment of distraction to slip away. An hour later, Sunny came into my room. Why did you run away? It was because of Jasper, wasn't it? Do you like him? Of course not. My sister used her secret weapon and started to tickle me. Stop it! Admit it! Okay, Jasper seems pretty cool. But he's 17. Jasper's more likely to fall for you, my little tomato. Don't underestimate yourself. While we were sitting downstairs, he asked me about you. Besides, Jasper's not my type. Go for it. I'm too shy to do that. The next day, Sunny asked me to get my swimsuit and said we were going to an aqua park. But then she brought me to a swimming lesson instead. You liar! You wouldn't have come if I told you the truth. Come on, swimming lessons will help you become more confident. We'll go together, and I'll be there with you. I was worried, but agreed. When we arrived, I changed and came to the pool. Everyone there was beautiful and fashionable. I felt stupid in my childish swimsuit. Then, I saw that Sunny was surrounded by boys, as usual, and Jasper was one of them.
Do you like fishing? Because you got me hooked.
Congratulations, you just won the worst pickup line contest. I looked around and saw Jasper's photo on the honor roll. He was the star of the swimming team. Before I could take a closer look at it, the other kids started to make fun of me. Cute swimsuit. Are those minions, or is it your portrait? They kept mocking me until I turned red like a chili pepper and ran back to the dressing room. Go back there and stand up for yourself. I just want to leave. What's your problem? I'm trying to help you. Help? You knew Jasper would be here, and you brought me here so I could embarrass myself in front of him. I thought that no matter how you treat everyone else, you will at least always be kind to me. But you're selfish and mean, and you're always doing everything to be the center of attention. Mary, if you want to help, then stop talking to me. Whatever you say, sis. That day, I took off my rose-colored glasses and saw Sunny in a new light. I felt like a ton of bricks had fallen on me.
Hop in. I'll give you a ride.
No, thank you.
You won't get far barefoot anyway.
Dang it! I was so upset I forgot to put shoes on.
I heard you arguing with Sunny. Your sister is a lot to handle, isn't she?
Yeah, I feel sorry for the guys who try to win her heart. I don't think Sunny has one.
I prefer kind and sweet girls like you. What movies do you like?
Comedies? I guess.
So do I. Do you want to go to the movies with me sometime?
I hesitantly nodded. When we stopped, Jasper leaned close to me, and I found out what heaven smelled like.
See you tomorrow, Mary.
At first, I was suspicious of Jasper, but the more time we spent together, the more I believed he genuinely liked me. Jasper came over to our house almost every evening, and we watched movies or played video games together. Sunny was usually nearby, but she pointedly ignored us.
Your dad said your dishwasher broke? I can fix it. I should take my t-shirt off so it won't get dirty though.
Sunny didn't even look at his gorgeous abs! But I was crazy about my boyfriend. Jasper had not officially asked me to be his girlfriend yet, but I didn't need that to know how we both felt. Spending time with him was good for me. The next time those vicious witches picked on me, I didn't turn red and put them in their place. Have you ever been told that your face looks like a rotten tomato? If you think I'm ugly, you should take a look in the mirror. And by the way, do you only feel good about yourself when you're insulting someone else? I was cool, right? Why are you staring at Sunny?
She's flirting with my friends. I'm afraid she'll break their hearts.
That won't happen if your friends have brains. After practice, Jasper drove me home as usual. When would he finally pluck up the courage to kiss me? I was about to ask him that, but then he suddenly got a call and turned gloomy. It turned out his grandmother had a stroke. My parents had taken her to the hospital. We went there right away.
Promise me that if something happens to me, you will keep struggling to the top. I promise. Miss Burton needs to rest. Jasper, do you want to spend the night at our place? No, I'll stay with Grandma.
Do you want me to keep you company?
No, you should go home. Thank you for everything, Mary. You're very sweet.
Of course, I was sorry Jasper's grandmother had a stroke, but despite the situation, after that gentle kiss, I felt like I grew wings and could fly to Mars. That evening, the cops suddenly knocked on our door.
We have a warrant for Sunny Howard's arrest.
What? This must be a mistake. We were all shocked. However, Sunny didn't seem surprised. Dang it, I hoped they wouldn't find out I was the one who did it. Did what? It turned out that the night before our move, my sister sneaked out of home to puncture the tires of some car that belonged to a guy called Neil. After that, the poor guy got into a minor accident and broke his arm. You're even worse than I thought. Jasper came over the next morning and told us that his grandmother was not getting better. I'm sorry.
Where's Sunny?
I told him that my sister had been arrested. After that, Jasper immediately turned around to leave. We could visit Mrs. Burton together tonight.
No, I want to be alone.
Jasper turned as cold as an iceberg. He must have been worried about his grandmother. He didn't come to practice that night. I tried calling him, but he wouldn't answer. Strangely, he wasn't with his grandmother at the hospital either.
I've had a good life, and I'm ready to rest. But I'm very worried about my grandson. His parents were terrible people. They stole and drank instead of taking care of their son. Until Jasper turned 12, he kept fighting with everyone and running away from home. I put a lot of effort into guiding my grandson, and he's on the right path now. I just hope he won't fall back on the slippery slope.
Don't worry, he's preparing for university exams.
Thank you, Mary. My grandson is very lucky to have you.
After leaving the hospital, I went to Jasper's house. He was playing video games with his friends and wasn't happy to see me. Why didn't you answer your phone? I was worried.
I just want to take my mind off everything that's been going on. Why are you here anyway?
Well, we're a couple.
A couple? Are you really that dumb? I was only friends with you because I needed an excuse to come over to your house. I wanted to get close to Sunny and win her heart. But now that she's been arrested, I have no use for you. This pipsqueak thought Jasper had a crush on her. Can you believe it?
I was gutted. It felt like someone struck me with 1,000 needles. Feeling like a fool, I ran home in tears. At first, I wanted to stop swimming so I wouldn't have to see Jasper. But I'd grown to like swimming and didn't want to give it up. I'd already stopped doing too many interesting things because I was too shy. I wasn't about to let that happen again. Not only did I keep practicing, but I also stopped blushing each time someone gave me the side eye. I'd grown stronger. A week later, Sunny's trial took place. As far as I was concerned, what she did was unforgivable, so I didn't go to court with my parents and only found out what happened from them later.
Sunny was sentenced to 3 months in juvie.
Let's be real, she deserves it. Soon after that, something terrible happened. Mrs. Burton passed away. After the funeral, we went to see Jasper. He was throwing plates at a wall and didn't look like he needed our support.
Poor Jasper. He's going through hell.
I left as soon as I offered my condolences to Jasper. I didn't want to see him anymore, but fate had other plans for us.
Mary, we need to talk.
We have decided to adopt Jasper.
What? No way! I didn't want to live with my ex. Our relationship might have been nothing but a game for Jasper, but I had truly considered him my boyfriend.
Mrs. Burton was a friend of ours. We can't abandon her grandson now that she's gone.
Jasper is going to come of age in a year and leave for college. If we don't adopt him, he will end up in an orphanage and fall in with a bad crowd again.
Okay, fine, but I'm only agreeing to honor Mrs. Burton's memory. Soon, my parents became Jasper's legal guardians. They were responsible for him, so he had to move in with us until he'd get old enough. Living with my ex was unbearable. Jasper was trying my patience every day.
Is this yours?
Don't touch my things, and for God's sake, put on some clothes. You're not at home.
First of all, it fell out of the laundry basket, and secondly, you're seriously mistaken if you think I like living here.
Jasper caused my parents a lot of grief. He was rude to them, stole their money, and often ran away to spend the night in his old house.
You will be able to live alone when you turn 18, but for now, we are responsible for you and you must listen to us. Keep dreaming. I'm not your son.
I was on my way to practice when I saw a guy leaving flowers on our porch. I think you might have gotten the wrong address.
Do the Howards live there?
Yeah?
Then everything's right. I wanted to support Sunny's family. She was arrested because of me.
Are you Neil? You got hurt because of Sunny.
I did, but you don't know what happened before that. When we were 15, Sunny and I were dating. She was kind and sweet, but I was the worst boyfriend in the world. I treated her terribly and eventually left her for her best friend. I deserved her revenge.
I finally found out what happened to my sister when she was 15. Neil trampled on her feelings, and Sunny's heart turned black. That didn't excuse what she did, but at that moment, I really wanted to hug my sister. Neil left. He looked miserable. I went to practice and saw Jasper at the entrance. Some suspicious-looking boys approached him and invited him somewhere. Are these your old friends? Did you fall in with a bad crowd again?
Get out of my way, midget.
Are you looking for trouble again? What about our practice?
Are you deaf? Get lost.
No, you're going to listen to me. I can only blame myself for mistaking your fake friendliness for a crush, but I won't let you ruin your life.
I don't owe you anything.
You don't owe me, but you owe my parents, and you owe your grandmother who spared no effort to raise you and pulled you out of the dirt. I know that you're grieving right now, so be mad or sad, throw plates at the wall, but then pull yourself together and go back to practice. After saying all that, I finally went to practice. Imagine my surprise when I came out of the dressing room and saw Jasper in the pool.
Thank you, Mary. I needed someone to shake me and snap me back to reality.
I'm glad it worked.
Wait, I'm sorry that I used you to get closer to Sunny. You probably won't believe me, but I do treasure you as a friend. It's just that I've been going through a rough time and I got a little confused.
As did we all. Over time, I realized that I had never been in love with Jasper. I just liked it when he paid attention to me. We get along great now, like a real brother and sister. Jasper came to his senses and even apologized to my parents. Soon, Sunny returned home. I couldn't stop thinking about your last words to me over the past 3 months. I felt terribly sorry about disappointing my little sister. I want you to look up to me, sis. So I'll try to do better and become a good person. I know why you changed so much. Neil hurt you. When you found out that we were moving to another city, you must have wanted to get revenge while you still could. That's right, but that's in the past now. By the way, why is Jasper here? Oh, it's a long story. Here's what happened. When I told her that Jasper and I had decided to stay friends, Sunny admitted that she liked him at first sight, but she wanted to be a good sister to me. That's why she tried to push us together. Now that Jasper was our adopted brother, things got complicated. Do you think they'll find a way to be together? It's crazy how unpredictable life is, isn't it? Well, at least everything that happened helped me gain confidence.